welcome back everyone, General Tony here, coming back on this lovely sunny morning. Now I have a confession to make. I've got to start this episode off by saying sorry guys. I, for some random reason this morning, decided to have loads and loads of peanuts for breakfast. And I know when I eat peanuts, it makes my mouth water and I really start to drool. And obviously I knew I was going to record this episode, but I still decided to be greedy. And I had loads of peanuts for breakfast. I don't know why guys, but obviously I'm saying this because I'm currently drooling right now. I'm watering. My mouth is really watery, so if the episode does sound a little bit wet, that is why, and I do honestly apologize, and hopefully it goes in like 10 minutes time. But for now, the update has been out, what is it, 6 days? I think 1 week tomorrow, is that correct? Correct me if I'm wrong guys, but I think this is day number 6. Now obviously, if you've been playing the game the last week, you will know there have been loads of changes made to some of the troops in the game. For example, direct changes to the witches. The witch now has triple hit points, so that's awesome. But we also received some indirect changes to troops like the P.E.K.K.A. What I mean by that is, the P.E.K.K.A. no longer gets 1.5 damage done to her by these horrible little Tesla towers. So this is what we're going to do right now in this video. The first attack is going to be a completely maxed out Hog Rider army against the bomb tower. You're basically going to see a bomb tower fry some little piggies, so stay tuned for that. The second attack, which is going to be a live one, is going to be the brand new buffed witch, so they have triple hit points, and the brand new nerfed bowlers. We're going to combine them both together and see what that army can do against the Town Hall 11 base. We're then going to go in for a third live attack where we're going to use a completely maxed out P.E.K.K.A. army, all P.E.K.K.A.s, and we're going to go and take on, hopefully, those level 9 Tesla towers. Then we're going to go in for a fourth live attack, but I'm not going to tell you what that is, so stay tuned guys, this episode is about to take off. I would just like to say thank you. Once again, we have managed to reach 870,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Every single day, we seem to be gaining about 5,000 subs, which is completely insane, guys. So do not forget, drop a sub to this channel if you want the chance to win $1,000 in prizes on the 31st of October. Everyone who is subbed to the channel will have a chance to win, so help me reach some more subs, and you could win $1,000. So here we go guys, here we go. Now we were actually out searching using these Hog Riders. I wasn't really looking for a bomb tower, you know, so to say, to take on using the Hogs, but I came across this and I actually noticed there's a bomb tower sitting on the outside of the base. Now we currently have 40 max Hog Riders inside of this army here. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens if we can actually, you know, drop the Hog Riders down on time, take out the bomb tower, and see what kind of damage it does. Now, we're going to try and drop the Grand Warden just behind to see if we can save the piggies. Let's just see what happens. So here we go, here we go. So we're going to start this off. So we're going to drop in some wall breakers there just for the heroes. But this is where it's going to get interesting. Can we drop all 40 Hog Riders down before the bomb tower gets taken out? And if so, will the bomb tower actually kill the pigs, guys? Let's check out what happens here. I shouldn't really call them pigs. I'm being mean to them. Here we go, guys. Here we go. And there goes the bomb tower. Damn, but check the damage it done to them. It actually took about 1/3 of their hit points down. So it does honestly do quite a lot of damage. Now, this is quite a stupid move I've done here. The queen is just going to go to town on these piggies. The queen is going to annihilate the pigs. Now they've got some minions on them. They've got giants on them. There is just no hope for these max level Hog Riders. If you love the piggies, guys, comment hashtag free the pigs in that comment section to see if we can get them sent to a loyal home. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Here we go, another bomb tower taking off. But it doesn't really seem to have done much damage to the pigs, guys. But there was a heal spell and a rage spell there, I believe. But they've actually done, you know, quite a lot of damage to the base. But of course, there is nothing really behind them apart from a king and a queen. But my king just died. Didn't even get to use his ability. The clan castle troops have just roasted my little piggies. And the queen is the last one alive. We're up to 49%, guys. Can she get the 50? Of course she can. There we go. Successfully winning using 40 max Hog Riders. How close was that? So as I said, guys, if you want to adopt a pig, comment hashtag free the piggies down below. I will send one through your letterbox, and hopefully you will take care of that little pig and that little rider, and maybe bring them up, you know, in a nice home, and maybe have a couple of kids. So here we go. It's time to move on to the witches and, of course, the bowlers. So we've seen what the pigs can do, which is, you know, they're actually quite good, to be honest with you. That was against the Town Hall 11. Not the best Town Hall 11, of course, but they actually, done quite a good job. So we're going to need to buy ourselves some gems, guys, because I do want to gem some of these armies up. So we're going to go for a sack of gems. So there we go. We've just purchased ourselves $19.99 worth of gems. Here's what we're going to do, guys. If we get at least 5,000 likes on this episode, I will adopt a pig and I will show you what the pig looks like in a couple of months' time. I'm going to adopt a micro pig, so if you want Tony to buy a real-life micro pig, hit 5,000 likes on this episode. If you don't know what a micro pig is, it's a real pig, but it's about the size of your hand, I think, and you basically stroke it and it never grows big, and then you can just feed it, you know, some apples and some bananas. So it's time to get ourselves into this live attack, guys. We've got 2,500 gems. Let's gem ourselves the army. The spells are ready. The heroes should be ready. So this is 10 max witches, 14 bowlers, 1 golem, and 3 wall breakers. So we're going to take on a live attack here. Then we're going to go in for a live pecker attack in a few moments' time. And you know what? We may actually, once again, try some more piggies at the end of the episode. So stay tuned. This episode is, you know, quite an interesting one. Now, I would hope to find some single target Inferno Towers. So we'll be back in a second's time once we find a decent base. Here we go, here we go. This is a base and it's got the new bomb tower inside of it. Now, although there is a multi-target Inferno Tower, the second one is down, so it kind of makes up for it. Now, I'm interested to see what kind of percent we can do on a base like this. Obviously, we do have 10 maxed out witches, guys, 14 bowlers, 1 golem just to tank, and the heroes. It's actually probably good we didn't come across a single target Inferno Tower, because the golems would get fried. So here we go. There go the earthquake spells. That I've just completely messed that up. I should have dropped them there where they break into the Eagle Artillery. What am I doing? That silly bomb tower just distracted me. Okay, so here we go, guys. We've got 3 wall breakers. Can we do some damage to the walls? Are they going to die? No! Okay, they're gone, guys. Alright, it doesn't really matter too much. So here we go. Grand Warden, Queen, King, and of course the, gonna drop a couple of bowlers in, just, you know, make a nice little funnel. There go the witches. Hopefully they're gonna go into the center, not run down the side. Please go into the center. There go the rest of the bowlers, guys. So we're going to drop in the rage spell. Go in with the poison. Here we go. Here we go. We're moving into the base. We're going to pop the Grand Warden's ability. We're going to drop the freeze spell just about on time to stop that Inferno Tower from really unleashing hell upon me. We need to take out the Inferno Tower and the Eagle Artillery. There goes the Inferno Tower. There goes the King's ability. There goes the second rage spell into the center, guys. Now, these witches seem to be doing a good job. Bear in mind, that was the worst funnel I have ever seen. But we're still managing to at least get an easy 2-star on the base. Loads of people have been saying that the witches, you know, completely suck still, but I think they're pretty damn awesome, especially because they have received triple hit points, and triple hit points is quite a big deal. So we are already up to 63%, but check out the amount of witches still on the map, guys. Can we 3-star this base? Can we take down this Town Hall 11 base using loads of witches? And of course, a couple of skeletons. They seem to be getting some damage done to them now, losing a couple of witches there. Not really doing any damage to these expos though, that is definitely unfortunate. But it looks like they're actually going to die. Yeah, I take back everything I said. I don't like the witches, they're so slow. Look out, they couldn't even take out the expo. I mean, come on, there was loads of skeletons there. So we got a random bowler stuck on the wall. Gonna pop the Queen's ability just in time before the girl gets taken out. There goes a big bomb, takes out all the archers. RIP Archer Queen. I didn't even know what to say there. So here we go. We're going to end it there. Check it out. Gold elixir. 3,500 dark elixir. But the witches, yeah, they kind of died, guys. So we're going to go straight into another live attack. This time, as promised, I think we can bring 9. Yeah, 9 peckers. We're going to bring, and just loads of wall breakers. And then we're going to go into the spells. We're going to bring some rage spells. I would like to bring some earthquakes as well. And, sorry, no, wait. Let's go for a free spell and 2 rage spells. That'll do. And now we just need to gem ourselves the heroes, guys. So there goes the King. Where's the Grand Warden? Grand Warden. There goes the Queen. Where is the Grand Warden at? Here we go, guys. So there goes the Grand Warden. Straight into another live attack. We have 239 spaces. We don't need to bring an archer. There's no point doing that. So we're going to look once again for another decent base. Hopefully we can actually find some loot this time, because the loot in that previous raid completely sucked. There's a couple of bomb towers in there, but they're obviously, you know, quite far into the center, and they're upgrading, so it doesn't really matter. So here we go. This is going to be interesting. We've landed on one of those donut kind of bases, similar to that of a donut base, and it's got the new bomb towers in it, but they're not really going to do anything against the P.E.K.K.A., so it doesn't really matter about them. So we're going to drop the rage spell, sorry, the earthquake spells right there. Then we're going to drop in a couple of wall breakers just to open up the base, and now we can pretty much just, you know, funnel our troops into the center. So we're going to go with Barbarian King, Queen, Archer, 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, 1 P.E.K.K.A. there on the right hand side, and then maybe 1 P.E.K.K.A. on the left, and the rest of the P.E.K.K.A.s are just going to go into the center, and we're going to see what kind of damage we can do. So here we go, guys. This is legit P.E.K.K.A. warfare. Let's see what these P.E.K.K.A.s can do against this base. So there goes the Grand Warden's ability, nice and early. We're not going to use the free spell just yet. There's no point. We're going to pop the King's ability now. Pekkas have actually split up. That is perfect. Just what I wanted. We're going to drop the free spell. No, we're going to drop another rage spell on this. This Pekka's going against these Teslas, guys. This is what we wanted to see. Let's see what the new Pekka can do against the Teslas, which no longer do double damage. Or what is it, 1.5 times damage. But the Barbarian King, the Queen, and loads of the Pekkas making their way around the outside of the base. We're definitely getting a 1-star. Can we get a 2-star? So the Queen is actually going to take out their Expo, then it's going to stop doing some damage to my poor little Pekkas. We've still got the free spell ready to lock on to the Inferno Tower. We're going to drop it now, just to make sure that they can, you know, get some more damage done to the Expo and the other defenses. There goes a big bomb, going to take out 2, not 1, but 2 of my Pekkas. Pretty much took out the King as well. And we just lost the Queen. No, we completely missed her ability. Why do I always have to mess stuff up? So the final Pekka is also melted, guys, and that is where the raid ends. So yeah, the new Pekkas, though, definitely look great against those Teslas, and that's what it's all about. Oh, we've got a gem box. I haven't received a gem box in such a long time. We're not going to bother opening it just yet because we don't actually need any gems. So let's just go into the barrack. Was there any other troops which received a buff or a nerf? I don't think there were. I mean, we had a new level dragon, new level baby dragon, new level wizard. The miners, I don't think were nerfed, and I think it was, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think it was just the witch, guys. The witch received the hit point increase. The bowler received the hit point decrease. The Pekka received no longer 2 times damage or 1.5 times damage by Teslas. And then the Hog Rider no longer receives 1.5 times damage from giant big bombs. So that's pretty much covering all of the troops. So that is where the episode is going to end, guys. There will be another one in a couple of hours time. Stay tuned to the channel. I will see you very shortly. Leave a like, subscribe, and let me know if you want me to buy a micro pig, or should I just cook it and eat it as bacon. I don't know. Let me know, guys. I will see you shortly. Peace out.